Giving here some insight questions. Insight questions are actually in science you have to read the books thoroughly. Okay, so insight questions are more important than the questions given in the exercise. Okay, so some insight question today discuss here. So first one is, what do you mean by the term clinical thermometer? So in this chapter actually you learn three types of thermometer. At first all of you know that thermometer is an instrument which measures the temperature. Okay, so one is what? Clinical thermometer. One is what? Industrial thermometer. Okay, and in this case digital the use of the term digital thermometer is also in your this chapter. Okay, so the instrument which is used to measure the temperature of human body, the main thing is this one, human body, is known as clinical thermometer. Okay, that means thermometer which are not thermometer, the instrument which are used to measure the temperature of human body is known as the clinical thermometer. Okay, I think all of you know, all of you seen that clinical thermometer, and that actually the liquid metal, actually the only one possible liquid metal, which is mercury. Okay, mercury is inside the thermometer. The chemical form name of the mercury is the symbol is Hg. Okay, so mercury is the only one liquid metal. And in case of digital thermometer, that today's that mercury is not used in the digital thermometer, which is also used to measure the temperature of human body. Okay, and another was industrial, I think, thermometer. They are used to higher temperature in industry use. Okay, so you have to remember the term clinical thermometer. Okay, so come to the next question. Write some effects of heat. So all of you have learned in this chapter that heat effects in most of the thing. Okay, heat, that means effects of heat are very important or very fast effects of heat. But in class 7 you have to learn just some simple effects of heat. So first one is about it raises or increase the temperature. Okay, that means whenever heat is applied to any substance, any object, then automatically its temperature increases or raise. That means this is one of the effect of heat. Okay, you can say that whenever you apply heat to any substance or any object, the temperature always increase or raise. Okay, that means one of the major effects of heat is it raises or increase the temperature. Number 2, it can increase volume of any object or substance. Volume means what? The size. Okay, it can increase the volume of any object. It is very important thing that whenever heat produced to one thing, that it can increase the volume. Okay, that is why in case of a railway track there is a space between two tracks, because in the summer day, that by the application of heat or by the effect of heat, that tracks actually expand. Okay, the volume of the tracks get increased. That is why there is a small gap in between two railway tracks, not railway tracks, actually two. That means whatever I say, this one up. Okay, forget it. The word is not coming in my mind. Okay, so number 3, it can sense state of any object. So already you discussed that from solid to liquid. Whenever you apply heat on solid, that means suppose ice, you can take an example of ice. Ice is actually made from water, which is in the form of solid shape. Okay, that means state of ice is solid. Whenever you apply heat on that, it actually liquefied to water. Okay, then that means in the form of liquid. That means heat, effect of heat, what? Change the state. Again, suppose you keep heating that water, liquid, at one time it will become vapor. Okay, vaporized. That means it comes into the gaseous state. So that means one of the major effect of heat is it can change the state of any object or substance, changes the physical properties. So already discussed the physical properties. Whenever shape is suppose increase or when is in this case solid goes to liquid, liquid goes to gaseous. That means physical property, physical looks also sense. Okay, and expansion, all of you learn expansion in this chapter. Okay, so now come to the question number 3. Write any 3 methods of heat transfer. It's a very important question. Any 3 methods. So the 3 methods of transfer of heat are already we discussed. Already you learn in your chapter. One is conduction, one is convection, and one is radiation. This question is very important. Okay. Number 4. Define conductors and insulators. Very important question. Conductors and insulators. Okay. And conductors and insulators you also learn in electricity. Whenever you get the chapter electricity in higher class, then also you learn about the conductors and insulators. Okay. Conductors means materials through which, very easy one, materials through which heat can pass, or you can say the materials which allow heat to passes through is known as conductors. Okay. So materials through which heat can pass easily are known as conductors. Okay. Some examples are silver, copper, aluminum, etc. That means some materials through which heat can easily pass, and they are known as conductors, and examples are silver, copper, and aluminum. And insulators are opposite to the conductors. That means materials through which heat cannot pass easily are known as insulators. So there are some materials in nature that through which heat cannot be passed easily. Okay, so that type of materials are known as insulators. And for examples, insulators are wood, paper, rubber, etc. Okay.